Welcome back to the Game Room. Before I begin this video, thank you to Mark from GEORDIE Slasher Gaming. He is an absolute legend. He popped my channel up and made it a feature at the start of one of his latest videos, and it has brought new people into this channel. And hi to those people who have joined me because of that reason. Thank you everyone for checking out this video. Please make sure you go over and check out Mark's channel. I'll leave the link to his channel in the description. Thanks, Mark. Just a really kind thing to do, and I certainly appreciate it. And I've seen numbers go up and new subscribers and all types of things, heaps of comments and everything. So thank you very much. You definitely didn't have to do that, and it's greatly appreciated. So hopefully, if you haven't checked that out, you go over there and subscribe and give him a like on his videos as well. Okay. Let's have a look at a bit of a new series. This little series that I'm going to have a go at is going to be called Top Picks. We're going to do 3 top picks from a console, or perhaps I'll do it from a genre of games or those type of things. First one I would like to do is the Xbox 360, being my favorite console of all time. So I've chosen 3 games to start us off, and I'm going to start with my very favorite. My favourite Xbox 360 game, and possibly my favourite game of all time, is Max Payne 3. It is an amazing game that was not originally a Rockstar game, and not originally a Rockstar franchise. So Max Payne started off in the Xbox era, so it came out on things like PC and PS2 as well. It really popularized bullet time mechanics in video games, and this one just took everything that had started, everything that Max Payne the character was, and all the different game mechanics, and really polished it and made this continuation of the story that we would not have got if it had stayed with the same developers. But definitely not saying that that wouldn't have been a great game as well. But this release is amazing. Everything is super polished. Everything is really tight. It's a third-person shooter with slowdown or bullet time mechanics that you can fully take advantage of by diving, or you can start the that mechanic itself without diving. But as soon as you dive one way or do a jump one way, then it starts up, and then you have a limited time where you can use those mechanics to your advantage. The storyline on this one takes Max into places that I did not see his character development going. He is definitely a classic anti-hero, which I really like in books and movies and video games as well. So he is one of those reluctant type of heroes that gets himself into situations where he's put himself into by going down a path of destruction, really, and then he needs to fight his way out of it, and also try and redeem some of redeem some of his character along the way as well. This is an amazing game, not just for gameplay but for storyline as well, and the amount of thought that's gone into Max's character and the storyline, and it's just a perfect ending. If you haven't played the other 2, I highly suggest that you don't have to play this game. It is definitely worth checking out, and being my favourite game, I'd wholeheartedly recommend grabbing this one, as it is quite a cheap game anyway. Okay, the next one that I wanted to show is Doom 3 BFG Edition. It actually has a nice little slipcase on there as well. Not that I care too much about those type of things, but it contains Doom 3 and its expansion Resurrection of Evil. Doom 3 is one of those games that people, I don't think, really expected after Doom 1 and Doom 2 to be the way it is, to play the way it is. And so it is definitely one that is not as well liked in the Doom franchise. I think it's really good. I really enjoyed when it came out, and I still really enjoy the way that Doom 3 plays. I remember playing through Doom 3 and then having to get a copy of Resurrection of Evil just because I wanted to spend more time in that world with that type of gameplay. Doom 3 is first-person shooter, but it has a lot of survival horror elements in it as well, which a lot of people didn't like. It's not like the new Bethesda releases, which are almost like mini arena shooters, which I don't think are as good as this one, unpopular opinion, but if you haven't given Doom 3 a chance, grab it on Xbox 360 or PS3, and you'll get yourself a copy of Doom 1 and Doom 2 on here as well, which is the way that I played through Doom 2 for the first time. I had never played that completely, and they just look really good. Doom 1 and Doom 2 on this release look really amazing as well. Great collection of games to grab. This one's it says it's been optimized for Xbox 360, so it's had that graphic enhancement, and there's a few little tweaks. In this release, you don't have to swap between the torch and your gun. You can have your torch going all the time with your gun. I never really minded that in the first place, but a lot of people did, so they changed it for this one. And the last one for my 3 picks is Faction Guerrilla. This game is a lot about destruction. So it's a third person action game. You go around with being a miner. You're revolting on the planet of Mars. You are mining Mars, and you don't like the way things are going, so you're part of the revolution, and you go around with a hammer and do a lot of destruction to destructible environments, but you can also use vehicles to do that as well. It is a lot of fun. There is a sequel as well called Armageddon, I believe, but I haven't played that one. It is one that doesn't get talked about a great deal, but it is definitely one that is deserving of your time. It has had a remastered edition come out with the emphasis on Mars there for the new consoles, but this one is a nice cheap one to grab on the 360 if you enjoy third-person action games. Then this is a great one to grab. Thanks for watching my first video in this little series. If you like this one, please give it a thumbs up and drop me your thoughts in the comments. If you didn't particularly like this one, if there's something that I could have done better, then yeah, leave me that as well. Constructive criticism is absolutely fine, and I'd rather kind of tailor it to what people like as well. So if there's any little suggestions in there, throw them in. Otherwise, please like the video, comment down below, and check out my other videos as well. They are quite varied, so you might find something that you were not expecting to find in there. So please stick with the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.